the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Pump over the middle. It's Jackson. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Can he make it to the marker? Able to convert on third down. It's a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down and load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. It's a fumble. Hazard keeps the football and picks up the first down.
The ball is on the ground, but...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Gators line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might...
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Shotgun, he hands it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The linebacker shifting around now. And in first down, they go right back to him. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On the ground, trying to muscle across the line. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
BAT is good, so it's 13-0.
Florida, 13. Arizona State, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Breaks free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They're going to run it. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Well, nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Breaks an open space. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand her off. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Sticking with the running game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The shotgun run call. Clean to the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And the Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Castillo. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Fine time. Moving to his left. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the 1st down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense success the formation. It's 3rd down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Critical 3rd down plays come up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Pressure is coming.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
How about that, Chris? Fourth down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
And the Gators with first and 10 here. And the tailback's got it again. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs him up. First and very long. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he spikes it to stop the clock. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
2nd down now after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Back to throw. It's Nolan. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll try to add the lead now for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Sun Devils come up to the line in a hurry out. Press coverage now from these DBs. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion of the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Sun Devils will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. He'll hand it off. Powering through. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He hands it off from the gun. Passes the 40. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Bites off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Back to pass. It's Nolan. The receiver makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Short, they hand the ball off. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And It's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. Running with purpose. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. To throw, it's Nolan. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Bringing it out, it's Castillo. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Arizona State offense is over. 1st and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll feed the back again. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The backs got it. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realize that the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back